Step 6. Importing a Tekla structural model and opening the IFC database. In this step, we will get a quick overview on how we can exchange building information between ArchiCAD and Tekla Structures. The structural engineer team designed the steel structure of the main entrance hall using Tekla Structures. They used an IFC model saved from the original ArchiCAD model as a reference in Tekla to assemble the detailed steel structure 3D model. In our scenario, this steel structure is done and we have received the IFC model from the structural engineer. We will hide first the original steel columns and beams in our design model, which were created for the design development phase, and then we will merge the Tekla structural model to the corresponding area. Activate the 8.6.1 Tekla Import Floor Plan Preset View. This view shows the main entrance hall area on the 4th floor. Activate the next Tekla Import 3D view to view the same area in 3D. You can see the interior of the entrance hall with steel frames and the curtain wall system. These steel columns and beams have been modeled according to a draft structural calculation for the architectural model. We will replace these elements with the Tekla model. First, let's hide the layer of the existing frames. Use the Window, Palettes, Quick Layers menu command to bring up the Quick Layers palette. Shift-click on one of the steel frames. For this, use the arrow tool with Quick Selection, magnet cursor shape over elements. Click the Hide Selections Layer button. It's the closed eye button in the Selections Layer field of the Quick Layers palette. This will hide the SMETL layer containing the draft steel frames. Go back to the Floor Plan window using the Floor Plan button on the Mini Navigator toolbar. As you can see, the columns and beams are invisible on the floor plan. Activate the File, Special, Merge menu command. The Merge File dialog opens. Select the IFC file type from the drop-down list. Click the Settings button to open the IFC Translation Setup dialog. This translator is another predefined translator that comes with ArchiCAD, and it's optimized for IFC exchange with Tekla Structures. Select the Data Exchange with Tekla Structures translator and click Duplicate to create a copy of it, since we do not want to modify the settings of the default translator. Select the newly created Data Exchange with Tekla Structures copy translator in the list. Open the Import Options panel and click to select the A Common New Layer radio button. Unlock the To Be Created New Layer on the right and specify IFC Tekla Model for the layer name. Finally, click the Save Settings and Close button to proceed. Browse the COL861 Tekla Steel Structure.ifc file from the Chapter 8 folder and click the Open button to proceed. ArchiCAD synchronizes the IFC content and opens the Model Filter for IFC 2x3 Merge dialog. We need all model elements, so keep everything selected in the Model Elements list. Let's take a look at the content of the elements. Expand the various IFC groups, such as the IFC column or IFC plate groups, and scroll down the Model Elements list to see all the elements that will be imported. As you can see, there are a couple of beams and columns, as well as L-plate and normal plate items in the list. We don't need to sort and filter elements now, so let's keep the default options in the middle of the dialog. We will place all model elements on a single layer. Click OK to proceed. Click Continue in the message box informing you that elements will be created on currently unseen stories. ArchiCAD will place the elements into the model. Open the 3D window by clicking its button on the Mini Navigator toolbar. The imported Tekla steel elements have been placed to the original position in geometry, accurately joined to the architectural parts. Let's hide the architectural layers to see only the imported elements. Select one of the blue steel frames. Click the Hide Others layer button on the Quick Layers Palette's Others field. This hides all layers except the selected IFC Tekla model layer. Zoom to the upper left connections of the steel frames where the frames join to the roof slab. As you can see, the vertical Tekla frame elements were converted to profiled columns. The horizontals translated to profiled beams, and the various plates became editable GDL objects. You can check this by selecting each of them one by one and checking the info box or the appearing info tag. The Tekla Structures model has been converted to intelligent ArchiCAD building elements, ready for further editing. Together, GRAPHISOFT and Tekla take great effort to make daily work easier for architects and structural engineers. Both applications support and are certified for the latest IFC 2x3 format. This concludes Chapter 8.